Chapter 1. Negative judgment binds you to objective reality. Strictly speaking, any kind of judgment, positive or negative, binds you to objective reality, making it seem more solidly real and unchangeable, which is what it becomes through this belief. This is not about making an informed judgment regarding a situation that will lead to a decision. It concerns judging whether something is right or wrong and treating your opinion as fact. Again, this may bring a temporary feeling of satisfaction that you have part of the world worked out, but you may also feel the need to keep going over your opinion again and again in your mind, and have imagined conversations resulting from this. If you find yourself doing this, it is a sure sign that something is wrong. The truth brings satisfaction. The ego does not. Drop it. It is a waste of your energy that could be used more effectively to create the kind of world you want to live in. But why do we do this? We do this because of how we appear in this world as individuals. The truth is, we are all one, as we are all God who lives within us. You can call it what you want: consciousness, power, love, the I am, present moment awareness, but it is all the same thing, which is God, the Creator. God is dreaming us into existence, and we have forgotten we are He. Even if we understand this intellectually, it is not the same as knowing it through direct experience, which will come as we awaken to the truth. We cannot speed this up, but we can be content with where we are right now and know that everything will unfold at the right time. The dualistic experience of having a body and an environment gives us a sense of a separate identity that needs to be protected. The result is a pervasive insecurity that we carry around and is sometimes heightened, sometimes barely discernible, but always there. Instead of giving it awareness, accepting it, and even loving it as being part of ourselves, we try and mask it with an armor of opinions and judgment. This gives a false sense of security and confidence that is not based on anything real and therefore will not last. True confidence comes from knowing who you really are, which is love, the power of God that dwells within you. We need to contemplate this and live within it as often as we can. We judge to feel more secure and more individualized, but it only results in making us feel more insecure as we are mentally separating ourselves from the whole. It also hardens our perception of objective reality, which you could call the material sense world of our waking reality. In actual fact, the sense world is fleeting and intangible, but through our negative and positive judgments, we give it more solidity than it actually deserves, and in turn, more power over us. The truth is that we have power over it. So how do we change this old and unhelpful way of thinking? Number 1. The first step is awareness. We need to notice when we are doing this, or have done it, and become aware of the feelings it brings up. Increased awareness comes through living in the moment and can be practiced through meditating on the breath. Notice when thoughts arise, then drop them and go back to the breath. Number 2. The second step is understanding that this kind of judgment is detrimental to your spiritual development, detrimental to your happiness and relationships, and detrimental to living in the reality that you deserve and indeed choose. This requires study, experience, and contemplation to reach a place of certainty in your mind that this limited and blinkered view of reality is actually not what you want. Number 3. The third step is applying the antidote to the desire to judge or join in with negative conversations, which can be silence, positivity, or introducing a more balanced view. All 3 options should carry a certain detachment from objective reality, and if you speak a different view, the detachment from wanting the other to agree with you. Ultimately, it is seeing your waking reality as actually being very dreamlike and changeable through the use of your imagination and assumptions. You need to keep at the front of your mind that the world you inhabit is the result of your past imaginings and perceptions, and it can be changed to a more fulfilling one by using your imagination consciously. Key points. Number 1. Why do we judge? Insecurity. Number 2. What is the result? Slavery to objective reality. Number 3. How do we stop it? Awareness, understanding, and applying the antidote.